Yep. It's
Mike
and Chris.
versus Chris. Fantastic.
Excellent.
Mike is an Alphen native. He lives fairly close to this esports game arena, but he's not just some random local coming to take part. Alphen has some very skillful Super Mario Kart players. Mike's probably the Alphen number 2, behind Martin van Haasteren. He's been to many CDMs and is ranked well inside the top 100 in time trials. Hopefully they're not going to see Mushroom Club. So come on, go to Special Cup. Go to Special Cup.
I think Chris just sneezed.
Didn't take his mask off to sneeze though. Dark up. Interesting.
Yeah, place your bets now in chat. Who wins? Who takes this one down?
It's got to be Mike, because Mike never makes a mistake ever. He's the perfect Mario Kart player.
Right, so Chris is going to win. Cash in your bets.
Well, Chris is out in front, and he has a red shell, which is a little bit of insurance. It looks like he's slowing down, and didn't do that well, and ended up just tossing his red shell into the water. Green nearly sniped though.
Yeah. I mean, I think Mike takes a little dip as well.
Just giving Yoshi a kiss as he goes past.
This should be a very close match overall, 5 tracks. So.
Well, that mushroom basically makes it neck and neck on this last lap. Is Mike's going for it? Oh, he clipped the water, but he's fine.
Nice.
Well done, Mike.
Very nice.
When Mike clipped the water on the setup to that mushroom, I was concerned that he would just stream straight into the deep water and get drowned, but he was far enough away that the mushroom was enough to get him back up to full speed to clip over, get the bounce on top of the deep water and clear it.
Chris is having a great time. He's talking away and just having great fun. If you can't read reverse writing, the front of that shirt says Team Horse, and the reverse of the shirt, the reverse of the reverse says Zarko.
So those t-shirts were made for CDM 2012. There was a Team Horse, which was Zarkov, Lafungo, and Scoob. Fun fact, Lafungo's t-shirt was about 93 sizes too large for him. It was like a man inside a tent. He was a teenager at the time. We thought he might grow into it, but I don't think that ever happened.
Yeah, he's the boy that never got old.
I believe that was Zarkov's spare Zarkov Team Horse shirt. I think he had 2 made.
I still have my price from last year, the Kart shirt.
I got my prize last year was a HyperX mouse with nice RGB. Oh, Mike shell-feed himself.
That
And
is one. You fire towards that wall, it's like it magnetizes its way right back towards it. But Chris is anywhere close to capitalise.
No, but Mike's lucky that wasn't the last lap, because he would have dropped to 3rd place if that was the case.
Yeah.
He should still have enough speed coming out here to stay ahead of Toad. And Chris is not going to pick up any points, so that's a big track for Mike, who now moves out to a 12-point lead after 2 tracks.
I played Mike at GP there last year, and he isn't a bad player at all. He's a tough player to beat. He has got very good situational awareness.
Last year at GP, Mike was quite annoyed with how he played. He's very much a barrage level GP player normally, like pushing around like somewhere between like the 16 and 24 kind of range. That's when we've got like 50 people attending.
There's some nice block casters there. He could have used better at any point, but he's just holding it there for insurance.
Yeah, with Chris just behind, I think if Chris picks up a red shell, it's nice to have that feather. Jumps over the banana, but lands right in amongst all the ice blocks. So
Just 1 point that he couldn't go into.
At least now that area is going to be almost entirely cleared out.
Yeah. But Chris is going to get the benefit here. Now there's a chance to take his track back.
So Mike has a mushroom. I don't know if I've seen Mike doing mushroom long boosting in the past. He's not using it. It looks like he's just saving it, which is, to be honest, it's not a bad strat to be saving your shrooms. They can get you out of sticky situations, and you can have a quick zip to the line and done.
Very nice. Driving skill brings him back.
Chris using the feather just before the line. That's always a bit risky because you do slow down a little when you use a feather. And in the past, I've used a feather and then had a CPU just drive basically underneath me and take a point off of you. It's not normally an issue.
So Chris is 15 points behind Mike right now. So
he needs to rank Mike out twice, essentially.
Yeah.
I know a rank out in a fourth would be enough, but he's got to mess Mike out of the top 2 positions on both tracks. One of them being a complete rank out.
I think though Chris is doing very well for having about 2 hours sleep in 2 months.
It's also Star Cup, and we all know where Star Cup can go.
Oh yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Star Cup can go straight in the bin. I like some of the tracks, but...
So if you ever play Nana on Star Cup, do not choose DK.
Because who does he pick?
He'll pick Toad, and then you'll have Bowser as the main rival, and you'll have Bowser balls all over the place.
Oh, la la. Catches the banana there. Ouch. Sorry, anytime you say no, I just go ooh la la.
And never look at Nanet's PC.
It's a family-friendly stream. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Yep. So, Mike going, that's very difficult to do on PAL, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
if anybody wants to see what porn looks like in the 1700s, check Narn's PC.
That feather Mike was going for is very difficult to do in PAL. But he kind of had a completely free shot at it. He was so far ahead, it wasn't going to be an issue.
Chris still gets second though.
Yeah, but these points are kind of more maybe just to in case he finishes on a bubble somewhere tied with somewhere.
Yeah.
It's been a very nice cut from Mike. Mike showing just why he likes GP.
From what I've seen today, Peter, I reckon, will have picked up 1 or 2 more points. Mike, I reckon, should be fairly okay. Then it comes down to
wanting top 8.
Yeah, but you want you realistically, the way it's set up, you want top 6, and not.
I don't see that happening.
Oh no, I can see Mike kind of bubbling on a top 6. Depending on what way his last couple of matches have gone. I don't like that green.
Yeah, no, I think Michael
like that green.
Michael want to come through the barrages and make the top 8 elimination double bracket. Like how he gets there, I don't think he'll be too. Whether he finishes like 8th and makes it through, or whether he finishes 9th and makes it through. I think he just wants to make it through into that double elimination bracket. And coming second here is not going to hurt him too much. Still have 42 points and a very big cup win. And to be honest, he's still got two laps to catch Chris up. And well, he's already caught Chris up. Now he has to decide what to do with Chris's red shell. Honestly, yep, Chris has just thrown it away. So now it's the time to drive.
I think Chris possibly a match race mode there and thought he was going to loop around, but unfortunately, it doesn't. The red thought it was going for the person in 8th place.
Well, he knew that it would go. He'd have to be behind because otherwise he wouldn't have been sandbagging so much. He'd have just drove off and tried to fire it backwards. So I think he's just not very good at getting into second to fire it.
It was that's a strange shot from Mike there, but as I said, take second. GG to both players. Enjoyable match.
Just gets a win on one track, which is it's always nice. You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose all 5 tracks in a cup. That never feels nice.
We just saying there that Chris wanted and possibly needs to go to sleep.
Yes.